The Second World War was a period marked by rapid technological advancements and fierce aerial confrontations. Among the vast array of fighter aircraft that soared through the skies, one stood out for its unexpected transformation from derision to dominance: the Republic P-47 Thunderbolt. As the war progressed, German pilots initially underestimated the clunky-looking Thunderbolt, laughing at what appeared to be an unwieldy machine. This perception quickly changed as they faced the immense firepower and resilience of the P-47, whose 850 caliber machine guns rained lead with devastating effectiveness. Development and design philosophy. The P-47 Thunderbolt was conceived as a result of innovative design philosophy driven by the Republic Aviation Corporation. Led by its Russian-born American designer Alexander Kartveli, the Thunderbolt was built to be robust, versatile, and heavily armed. Its development encapsulated a strategic vision to create an aircraft that could excel as a high-altitude interceptor, ground attack aircraft, and bomber escort. Key to the Thunderbolt's conception was its massive Pratt Whitney R-2800 double wasp engine, a 2,000-horsepower powerhouse that provided remarkable performance at both low and high altitudes. Despite its bulky appearance, with a maximum takeoff weight exceeding many contemporaries, the P-47 proved to be a fast, agile fighter that held its own against the nimblest of opponents. Entering the fray: early service and tactical adaptation. Introduced in 1942, the P-47 Thunderbolt began its service in the European theatre, where it initially served as an escort fighter for Allied bombers attacking German-held territories. The aircraft's early missions revealed both strengths and weaknesses, prompting tactical adaptations. German pilots laughed at the Thunderbolt's size. However, they quickly learned this massive machine had a few tricks up its sleeve. Its ruggedness and impressive dive speed allowed it to outpace and outmaneuver several Axis aircraft when they found themselves in a compressed tactical situation. The Thunderbolt's 850 caliber machine guns delivered an unprecedented barrage, capable of tearing through enemy fighters and bombers with ease. It became apparent that ignoring the P-47's formidable armament was a grave mistake. Mastering the skies: strategic importance. As Allied air strategy evolved, the P-47's role expanded dramatically. It excelled in the crucial task of bomber escort missions, providing vital protection against lethal Luftwaffe air attacks. By 1943, the Thunderbolt was part of aggressive Allied air campaigns aimed at crippling German infrastructure through sustained bombing efforts. The protection offered by the P-47 helped ensure the bombers reached their targets, dealing significant blows to the Nazi war machine. In air-to-air combat scenarios, its robust design allowed pilots to take hits and return safely, a fact not lost on their adversaries. As a testament to its resilience, Thunderbolt pilots often returned with engines ripped or wings shot through, yet managed to land safely. The juggernaut in ground support. The versatility of the P-47 was further demonstrated through its newfound effectiveness in ground attack roles. The thick armor and heavy armament made it ideal for strafing runs against enemy troop formations and armored vehicles. With each tumbling dive, the Thunderbolt displayed its prowess not just as a fighter, but as a fearsome attacker. Operation Cobra in July 1944 underscored its deadly ground support capabilities. The Luftwaffe had greatly diminished, and Thunderbolts could engage ground targets relentlessly, disrupting German movements and paving the way for Allied forces across France. The heroics of Thunderbolt pilots. Behind the metal and engines were the remarkable men who piloted these warbirds. Stories abound of pilots who demonstrated skill, bravery, and camaraderie amidst the chaos of aerial dogfights. Pilots like Lieutenant Colonel Francis S. Gabreski exemplified the Thunderbolt spirit, becoming one of America's top aces with 28 confirmed kills. Gabreski's mastery of the P-47 made him a figure of respect and envy, embodying the plane's rugged fighting ethos. Every Thunderbolt pilot contributed to a growing reputation that rendered the P-47 a key component of Allied aerodominance in the European theatre, changing the course, impact, and legacy. By the war's end, the P-47 Thunderbolt had firmly established itself as a pivotal asset in the Allied victory, having flown over 500,000 sorties with impressive success. Its legacy extended beyond the number of confirmed kills and tons of ordnance delivered. It epitomized the ingenuity and adaptability of aviation when directed at wartime exigencies. The Thunderbolt contributed significantly to breaking Germany's stronghold in Europe, facilitating the eventual Allied victory. In the transition to peace, the P-47 became iconic for its audacity, transforming skepticism into respect and fear among its adversaries. It set the stage for future fighter designs that drew upon its lessons in power and endurance. Conclusion: the Thunderbolt's enduring influence. Today, the P-47 Thunderbolt remains an emblem of power, resilience, and tactical superiority. As scholars and enthusiasts reflect upon Bamilputu aerial warfare, the Thunderbolt stands proudly among the ranks of aircraft that shifted the tides of battle with sheer force and innovation. The story of German pilots laughing at the Thunderbolt, only to find themselves caught under its explosive 850s, reminds us of the ever-present mix of audacity and humility that warfare demands. The Thunderbolt's legend lives on, inspiring generations to look beyond first impressions and harness potential with skill and determination.